Hey, we're at the Citizens Bank Park Stadium in Philly, and we're taking on the Spartan Stadion 5K. I'm really excited to take it on because I haven't done a stadion since 2012. I'm excited to see all the big changes they made.
So you can. So just a reminder, you cannot bring any bags into the stadium or any you can bring an unopened water bottle, but they don't want you bringing anything not allowed. So we have little fanny packs that can hold our goos and electrolytes and our phones and whatnot and keys. So we got that. We got sunscreen, so we're gonna put our sunscreen on. It is a very humid day. The humidity is at 80%. It is 85 degrees out. So this is going to be interesting, but looks like a lot of steps, looks like a lot of climbing up and down, but this is going to be a good one, and these stadium races are definitely really good for beginners, so seeing lots of new people and kids here as well. Yeah, we've been doing them this season.
Thank you. All right, we beat the Citizens Bank Philly Stadium race. So thoughts upon entry, like when we first got there, you had to wait in this huge line to check in and everything, but once you started the race, they broke up everything pretty well. You didn't really have to wait in line for any obstacles. It was really cool. You got to go into like the players like huddle room and everything, but as far as obstacle wise, I felt like I did the best during this one. I only failed the rope climb. All the obstacles just felt a little bit easier than the typical race, and I felt honestly really good during the whole time. How about you, Bri?
I get the Z-Wall. I had never completed it before, so I was really excited. So we finished it. I know Nick kind of flipped it, but it's super cool. You can see like all the people running through the different parts of the stadium. On the big screen, I just noticed this, on the big screen they have like, you know, they'll go to different stations and film people. So I think that this is probably one of the best races if you're gonna spectate, for sure. Still would be doing a lot of walking, but the heat definitely was a factor. So I definitely would have hydrated more, because there is, what, 3 water stations or 4? I think 4. There were 4 water stations. So definitely bring electrolytes, because it was 85 degrees. Honestly, it felt like how Palmerton felt with the heat. But like you do go through like different, like there is a bunch of shaded areas too. So yeah, this was an interesting experience. I'm really proud of myself. I did farther on the monkey bars than I've ever done before, right, Nick? And then I did the Z-Wall, so I was really excited. My spear throw was off. In my defense, I feel like it was really far away, but it was good. But there's some interesting like CrossFit kind of components, like a slam ball is in there, and then there's some jump roping. So just some different things that I feel like if you did CrossFit, this would be a really good introduction to Spartan.